Hello Spider Peeps. Well, a couple of weeks ago I posted a video of an AliExpress haul and I got these, if you remember. So they're little USB switches. So let's have a look at them. This was weird because this one in the bigger box just had one port, and then I got the smaller one. And the smaller box has got 3 ports, but they're the same. I wanted to try and look inside these if we can and see what we can do with them. But they're pretty cool as they are, to be honest. So got a little USB power supply here. And I'm just going to take one of, well actually you see I've got this thing at the side. This is just let's move these. This is just a USB lamp that I printed. I'm going to say the word Bamboo Labs. Don't panic, everyone. So Bamboo Labs sell these little lighting kits. So in there's like a little puck with an LED light on it. But actually you can buy those lighting kits from AliExpress and they're much cheaper. So here's like a little lighting kit. And you obviously don't have to use them to print that out. You can just use them on their own anyway. So they come very well wrapped up. So they come like this. They've got a little switch on them. And let's try it with the big one anyway. So let's just plug this in and turn the switch on. And then it should, well, wake the power supply up. And you see absolutely nothing happens. Lovely. All right, let's put that in a different power supply. There we go. All right, I was going to use this, but let's not use this. It decided not to work on me. All right, so yeah, so then it turns on and off. Got a little switch, just a little light, but you can 3D print it. But you can buy these pucks on their own. So without taking it much more out of the pack, I can plug it in and see that's a puck. Pretty good actually. Aluminium base, but they're way cheaper if you buy them from AliExpress and not from the printer manufacturer that sounds like things that they make canes out of. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to cause any more controversy with that. I still really love my printer and I don't use it for anything other than using the stock stuff. So there's been an awful lot of videos about Bamboo Labs the last couple of weeks because of some of the decisions that they made. But yeah, there's not been as many videos about the fact that they did an interview with someone and said they weren't going to do the things that people were worried about. But anyway, yeah, for what I use it for, it's still the best printer I've ever had and I'm going to stay with that. But other people's mileage may vary, of course. All right, so we've got this. I'm really hoping I can just plug this into here. Wonder if it works if I plug this in. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go and get another. It's come on. All right, and if I turn that on, does it light? No, it doesn't seem to like it. Maybe it's because it's not. Maybe it's because it's power delivery. All right, I mean, if you're using one of these in your home automation or for other things, you probably wouldn't use a power bank anyway, unless you were outside maybe. So I'm definitely going to put that to the side. And I'll just have to bring in a little charger I've got here and use it like that. All right, so let's just check my maths again. So I've got this one. Yeah, pop that in, it lights up. And I'll try it with something else. I've got this little reading light thing, which you can buy 10 a penny, it seems. Well, you can buy 4 for hardly anything. So there's another little lamp, little USB lamp. And I've got yet another one here. It's actually funny, I was trying to buy one of these. I bought a little egg from Ben's Works. Don't know if you've ever seen Ben's work. I think they're in Brisbane, and he does some really great things with resin and lathes. I bought this to put the little egg on, but actually this came with it and I like it better. So it's a little map of the solar system, but when I first bought it, I was looking at it and it's supposed to have all of the names on it. I think I was looking at it upside down. I don't know if you can see that. No, it's a bit bright for you. Yeah, but the amusing thing was it was because I wasn't looking at it the wrong way, and as soon as I got it the right way up, then all the words work. I thought all the words were in a different language to start with, which is why it was cheap. Anyway, I didn't want that, but now I want to keep it because it's so nice. But anyway, yes, too much waffling, Spidermaf, right. So there are some USB devices. So let's pop this into there. And I think now, yes, I've got a little blue light on it. So if I plug that in, plug something in, let's just try it with this one. It wasn't as bright. So yeah, that comes on as it stands. And I think if I push the little thing at the bottom, yeah. So you've got like a little switch where you can turn it on and off when you first get them out of the pack. Which, I mean, I suppose that's a small little light, but that's not why I want them. So when you buy them, you get this little thing in there. There's a little QR code that you've got to do, and I know some people get stressed about these things, about different apps, but I normally have these on a different phone. So if you want to play about with the app or look at it or tell me how insecure it is, then you can scan those cards there, which I've put there for you. I take no responsibility for what's on the other end of these QR codes. So depending on which one of these you buy, sometimes they have different apps. So this is an app that's called Smart Life. Okay, so interestingly, look, as I've turned this on, it sensed that already. So that's pretty easy, isn't it? So I'm just going to click add on that. And then I've got to add my Wi-Fi. So what this does, it programs this with my Wi-Fi connection. So this is how you connect this device to your Wi-Fi. So you type your Wi-Fi password in there and it goes to that bit. So I'll just do that off screen. And then it goes detect and it says being added. So it's quite simple. Some of these have little QR codes on it that you can scan as well, but these didn't. I think these are probably not official. But anyway, being added. Let's just wait for this to do its business. Now it says it's added. So if I go to done and whoops, USB smart thing. So it's showing power off at the moment. And I think if I do that, there you go, power on. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So you could have anything in this. And the really excellent bit about it is this connects to Home Assistant if you've got some of the home automation stuff as well. So you go to your account on here and it gives you a special number, which is what you can put into Home Assistant, and then it allows you to control it. I think you have to log into it as well in the same thing that you've logged into your My Home with. So it does have some bit of cloud stuff, but no doubt someone will hack these. All right, so let's try the other one. So let's take this one and pop this in. And when you plug it in, normally you see a little light flashing. There's not a little light on this. So let's set that up. The other one started straight away for me. So I think I do, if I can remember what to do, I'll go to Home. And I think I do plus at the top, add device. And it might just find it as it stands. Oh yeah, so it does have a little blue light on, which you can see when I push it. So I just had to push that, it started flashing, but you see 3-channel Wi-Fi device, so it's picked it up already. So I'll do the same thing, that just popped up with my Wi-Fi password, which it's remembered. So I'm going to program that with my Wi-Fi password. There you go, useful that it remembered it. And then it's adding this one as well. So let's see what the interface is, whether the interface is different for this. I mean, remember, these were pretty cheap things to begin with. So they're pretty versatile actually with what you can do. Loads of different USB. You can control loads of different USB lighting or things like that with it. So done. That's set it up, and we've got switch 1, 2, and 3. So now you see why I've bought lots of different things on here. I also want to see whether it will handle all of them at once. But most of these LED lights don't actually take a lot of power anyway. I'm more worried about that one, to be honest. I'm just going to check whether they're all on. So if you've not got the app to hand, you can normally turn everything on with the little switch that's on it. So if I push that, yeah, so everything's come on. That's quite dim, but you can see that that's turned everything on. So that's worked well. And then let's try switch 1. Yeah, so that's come on quite dim, but that's the reading light. Switch 2, that's that light. Turn off the reading light, turn on the super bright light. Let's dilute it a little bit with that. All right, so I've got all of those 3 lights running off the same box. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, so you can add those to Home Assistant as well, but maybe that's a thing for another video. Okay, so that was a bit of a free-form video, but I just thought I'd show you these little things. You can buy them from Temu, you can buy them from AliExpress, but I have noticed you can get different versions of these. So they won't always control from the same app. So some of them are Tuya apps, so you need a different app for Tuya, Tuya, and they're the ones I think that have the barcode on, QR code on that you scan. And then I have actually bought a Zigbee version of it, which just works on Zigbee, so that'll do anything with Zigbee. But you're never quite sure when you buy it what you're going to get, so you just have to go with the flow on them. But honestly, this one with 3 ports, this was an absolute keeper. I'm glad I found that. All right, so I hope you found these little gadgets interesting. Maybe buy them, try them. Let me know in the comments what you think about them if you did it. Or just rant about Bamboo Labs, which is probably what's going to happen, isn't it? Let's face it. Anyway, all right. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video. And please subscribe if you want to see what I'm talking about next. Bye.